Welcome to the weekly news roundup in English. I'm your host, Najah Daha. Last Friday, Mauritania and Japan signed two financing agreements benefiting the Mauritanian Institute for Oceanographic Research and Fisheries and the Food Security Commission. The agreements were signed by Mauritania's Minister of Economy, Sid Ahmed Ould Lubbouh, and Japan's Deputy Chief of Mission in Nouakchott, Yamako Yamanawa Hito, alongside Morishino Hiromochi, Director of Japan's International Cooperation Agency Office in Senegal. The first agreement concerns a project to build a marine research vessel valued at 2.8 billion Japanese yen, approximately 7.4 Oldugiyas. The second agreement pertains to a food assistance program valued at 600 million Japanese yen, roughly 1.5 billion Oldugiyas. The Comprehensive Transparency Organization has released a report exposing financial corruption and poor execution in the Saudi-funded Darkiz agricultural project. The report highlights discrepancies in the declared costs, with the project's cost pegged at 9.3 billion Oldugiyas according to the contracts, while the Ministry of Agriculture announced 14.4 billion and the Saudi Development Fund website showed $43 million. The report points to a 4 billion Ugiya discrepancy, suggesting potential corruption. It also highlights a 4-year delay in execution, leading to financial losses and a request for additional funding. The organization has called for an urgent investigation to trace the missing funds and hold those responsible accountable. Mauritanian police reported thwarting an attempt to organize an illegal migration journey to Europe via the Atlantic Ocean, orchestrated by a smuggling network comprising 3 foreigners from an Asian country. In a Facebook post, the police noted that the operation followed, quote, meticulous surveillance and investigations, enabling the Central Office for Combating Migrant Smuggling and Human Trafficking, in collaboration with Police Precinct No. 3 in Sefer Al-Zena, to carry out the interception early last Saturday. The operation resulted in the arrest of all network members and 125 foreigners, all of the same nationality as the smugglers, who intended to embark on the journey. Equipment for the journey was seized in a house in the City Plage neighborhood in western Nouakchott, including 62 gasoline containers of 60 liters each, a boat engine, several life jackets, sailor outfits, and a travel bags containing provisions. The Czech parliament approved last Monday the deployment of troops to Mauritania on a mission lasting until the end of 2026 as part of a NATO program aimed at assisting and training the Mauritanian army. The mission involves sending 30 Czech Special Forces soldiers to Mauritania to train Mauritanian Special Forces. The forces will be responsible for training and military The Czech forces will be responsible for training and military advisory, contributing to building the Mauritanian armed forces to make Mauritania a leading nation in the project to establish special forces units. Last Monday, in the capital Nouakchott, Prime Minister Mokhtar Ould Ladjai met with the Supervisor Council of the Democratic Opposition institution led by opposition leader Hamadi Ould Sidi Mokhtar. The opposition leader told the Mauritanian news agency that the meeting, which is part of the regular meetings between the Prime Minister's office and the opposition institution, quote, provided an opportunity to discuss many issues, most notably the upcoming political dialogue and the roles of the opposition institution in it. Ould Sidi Mokhtar praised the Prime Minister's express readiness to take necessary measures to organize a political dialogue in accordance with the law, which the opposition institution hopes for, according to him. He noted that the meeting was also an opportunity to discuss the licensing of political parties, the need to expedite this process, the protection of public freedoms, and a range of issues concerning citizens' concerns such as rising prices, water and electricity services, and the floods that occurred in the riverbank areas. The Telecommunications Regulatory Authority has imposed financial fines and administrative sanctions by reducing the license duration for the 3 telecommunications companies operating in Mauritania. The financial fines are as follows: Mouritel, 3 billion Oldugiyas; Matel, 1.2 billion Oldugiyas; Shingitel, 1 billion Oldugiyas. The administrative sanctions, which involve reducing the license duration, are as follows: Mouritel, 2 giga license reduced by 1 month; Matel, 2 giga license reduced by 2 months; Shingitel, 2 giga license reduced by 3 months and 4 giga license reduced by 2 months. These sanctions were imposed following observations against the telecommunications companies regarding weak services in some cities, rural areas, and even open spaces. General Sean Hills of the United States Africa Command stated that Mauritania, quote, has long been a beacon of stability in the Sahel region, noting that Washington appreciates the pivotal role Nouakchott plays in enhancing regional security. Hiltz emphasized in a message on the occasion of the 64th anniversary of the funding of the Mauritanian Armed Forces the importance of the strong partnership between the United States and Mauritania and the vital significance of security cooperation between the two countries. He explained that the security cooperation programs between the two sides have not only provided training to Mauritanian military units, but have also enhanced the professional growth of Mauritanian officers. End of the summary. For more details, follow our online platforms or visit our website www.taqaddumi.mr.